Hi, everyone, and welcome to this matchup between Daytona Beach State College and Pensacola State College as we head into our second match of the day. Pensacola, a record of 19-10 coming into this weekend's tournament, and Daytona 18-11. Daytona ranked 6th in the state and Pensacola 9. Let's see if they can come out of this match with a win. Each team making their way out onto the courts now. We are playing in the Gulf Breeze Community Center, right in the backyard of Gulf Coast High School, just south of Pensacola. The starting lineups are in for both teams as the refs make their checks. This should be a very good game. Both teams pretty close in ranking. Unlike the first game of the day, which was Hillsborough and Palm Beach, who were further apart in the rankings but took it to 5. So anybody can do anything on any given Sunday, in this case, Saturday. So we'll see as we start off this game. Number 10, Erica Barber, starts us off here. The set goes outside for Pensacola. Daytona Beach digs. Pensacola will get a second shot. Daytona with the overpass. This time they'll go to the middle. She gets a tip off the block, and this time Daytona's middle, number 16, Katora Roberts, with the hitting error. So she will hit that ball out of bounds. Pensacola State will have the serve now, and their libero, Taylor Casper, will serve. 1-0 Pensacola. Daytona Beach with a great pass. They will go back to Katora Roberts, and she will have another unforced error. Hit that ball out of bounds as well. So back-to-back hitting errors for Roberts as Casper serves again. Great pass for Daytona, and a great swing out of their outside hitter, Tanya Kotke, with her first kill of the game. Daytona 1, Pensacola 2. Haley Delegati to serve for Daytona. Staines with a great pass and a great swing from Ieria Walker. Will bring the serve back to Pensacola. 3-1 Pensacola. Great serve from Grote. And a great pass and swing out of Daytona. So Tanya Kotke, her second kill of the game. She makes up for both of Daytona's 2 points. Staines with a great pass, and Ieria Walker will hit this one out of bounds. Score's tied up now 3-3. Staines with an overpass this time, but that ball is hit into the net. Alexis Sharp for Daytona over-anticipated. She hit that ball on the way down and hit it into the net. So Pensacola to the serving line, and Lee Rand will serve for Pensacola. They'll go back to Kotke. She swings and gets dug. Ieria Walker. My apologies. That's Jamisha Edmond tooling the block on that play. So Rand will serve again for Pensacola. Great pass to Daytona, and that pass is over. That set is over the head of the hitter. They free ball it over, but Ieria Walker is there with a great swing on the pass that came over the net. So Pensacola up 6-3 now against Daytona. Rand with another great float serve. Daytona will go back to Kotke again. She rips the ball, but she is dug. Daytona will have another opportunity as they set outside this time, and the ball just barely catching the hand of Ieria Walker. Daytona Beach comes up with the kill off the hand of Madison Rogers. Kodke will get an ace. So just like that, Daytona within, Kodke's called for a foot fault. So that point will not be in Daytona's favor. Although it appeared that she got an ace, she stepped over the line, so now Ieria Walker is serving, and she serves out. So back-to-back serving errors leads us to Daytona Beach's serve. They're down 5-7. Janjusevic will serve for Daytona. But the referees, they want a second here. Make sure their substitutions are all good to go. I think there was a little bit of confusion with the substitution for Daytona, so we're just making sure we're all squared away. Again, Janjusevic will serve 5-7 for Daytona. Stange with a great pass for Pensacola. That ball's barely tipped over the net. Emily Attons there for Pensacola on the quick 31 set. Oh, but here's another call. Okay, so the referees weren't ready for the substitution, so checking in now for Pensacola is Sarah Lewis. She will serve for the Pirates. And Daytona with a great swing from number 12, Ashley Hughes. Big time swing on the right side for Hughes. She checks out as Madison Rogers checks back in back row. She will serve. Daytona 6, Pensacola 8. Rogers with a service error. She will just miss that line in the back corner. So Stange back to serve now. Stange, rather. Stange. I probably mispronounced that 10 times. Stange to serve. Daytona with a good pass. They'll go back. And set number 16, Katora Roberts. My apologies. Roberts started off the game with a couple of errors, but just picked up a kill for Daytona. Erica Barber with the serving error. I think her toss was off the mark. A little bit of nerves here. Kicking in for Daytona. Casper serves, and Daytona goes back to Katora Roberts, but she tips the ball out of bounds. Casper to serve again. Daytona this time setting Kotke. She is dug. Then Pensacola is blocked. And a back row attack from Lewis is down. Leah Rand swung on the outside for Pensacola, got blocked. Pensacola able to recover. And then Sarah Lewis swung out of the back right and picked up a big-time kill for Pensacola. So we will take a quick timeout as Daytona Beach wants their first of this set. We're back in this first set. Pensacola State College Lady Pirates taking on Daytona here at the Gulf Breeze Community Center as Casper misses her serve. Casper usually with that very, very nice shallow serve, but she misses that time, so Daytona icing Casper. Haley Delgatti will serve for Daytona. And Grote picks up the kill. Grote is front row. Dumped that ball with her left hand to an unsuspecting Daytona defense, putting Pensacola up 13-8. Grote will serve now. She's now back row, so 3 hitters front row for Pensacola. Kotke with a big-time swing. Great swing from her. Pensacola will swing, and Kotke will get another opportunity. She's dug again, and Iaria Walker will swing. Daytona forced to send that second ball over. A lot of back and forth here, and Daytona Beach swings and gets the kill out of the middle. Alexis Sharp with the 1 off of the 1 set. Big time swing for Daytona as they will serve 9-13. Make it 10. The ace coming off Megan Miller puts Daytona within 3. Stange will have trouble with that serve, but a big-time swing out of Rand. She swings down the line and rips that ball. It was a broken play, but Casper, the libero, actually set her, and she comes up with a big-time swing. Rand will now serve, and it's an overpass. Casper's there. They'll set Iaria Walker, but that set's not high enough. Iaria hit that ball into the net. It's a tough ball to hit. Never really broke the plane of the net. And you know Grote wants that one back. It was a quick play. She tried to just get it out of her hands quickly, but it just wasn't high enough for Iaria Walker. Stange with a pass, and she'll swing now and get dug by Daytona. Kotke will set the front row, but it's tipped, and then a big-time block from Alexis Sharp off the Iaria Walker swing. Sharp picks up the block. Kotke serves for Daytona with an ace. Daytona now within 1 after being down more than 5 to start this game. Kotke really fooled Stange. That ball sinking, almost hitting the back line. Another foot fault though on Kotke. It's really difficult because we're playing in a situation where the service line really backs up to the bleachers, so you almost need to give yourself a little bit of extra room just to make sure that you don't foot fault. Kotke charged with it there. Daytona will go outside, and she is dug, and then Jamesia Edmonds will swing, and Daytona is called in the net. Erica Barber put a swing down for Daytona. It's quickly dug, and Iaria Walker got a good swing on the ball, but Daytona's called in the net, so the play is scrapped. Daytona charged with the blocking error. Iaria Walker will serve, and they'll go to the back row, and Kotke, and she'll swing in. What a great swing from Kotke from the back row. And Grote had to almost dive out of the way to avoid from being hit. They were all in transition. Ball came pretty quick. Great swing by Kotke. The Daytona serve forces a bump set to Jameshia Edmonds. She's able to get it over, but then Daytona capitalizes. Katora Roberts with the swing out of the middle and the kill. Daytona back within one, serving 15-16 is Janjusevic. Great swing by Pensacola. Oh, and a good roll shot. That's a smart move by Erica Barber. Right in the middle of that Pensacola defense, there's a big hole behind that block, and Barber saw it. So Janjusevic will serve. All tied up at 16 here. Daytona with the possibility of taking the first lead of this set. Pensacola will back set to Edmonds. She gets a good swing on the ball, and it's dug, but the setter actually dug that ball, and nobody really talking and picking up that second ball. So Daytona, while they dug that ball, just a miscommunication by their players. Nobody took that second ball for the setter who dug that ball. So Pensacola back on top 17-16. Checking back in is Sarah Lewis. A low set. Daytona is able to pick it up even though it was blocked. And Pensacola not able to execute on defense. So it was really a low set that was set to Katora Roberts. She barely got it over the net. Pensacola kind of scrambling to get a hand on it. Casper did, but then Grote couldn't get to the ball. So Daytona ties it up 17. Stange, she's aced. Stange is aced off of the serve from Daytona. Off the hand of Madison Rogers. Rogers will serve again. This time Casper putting it up. A back set to Sarah Lewis in the back row, and she has a cannon. Great swing by her. Again, hitting that back set from Grote to the right back. It almost looks like a 9, but she's actually back row. Great swing by Sarah Lewis. Barber will swing. A little bit of trouble for Pensacola. They're trying to get that ball. Rand does get the ball over the net, but it's out. So Daytona makes some substitutions here. Checking in now is Alexandra Hollaba. She will serve for Daytona. And a great jump serve by her. Some trouble for Pensacola. They're forced to dump. Quick set to number 16, Katora Roberts. She had a wide open net but hit it into the net. Roberts gripping that right knee. She looks uncomfortable. Barber with a great pass, but Roberts is blocked hard by Rand. What a great block by her. I don't think that Roberts expected to get set behind the setter, but she did. And she had to really put a last-ditch effort swing on the ball. Kotke here. She gets a good swing. Daytona Pensacola is forced almost to go in the bleachers. They forced to send a free ball, and Kotke, somebody will have to free ball it, but there was a lot of miscommunication on the side of Daytona, so Rand will swing, and she'll get the kill. And Daytona wants a timeout, and I expected that she would. There was a lot of miscommunication on that play. A tough play for Pensacola to get to because the good swing by Kotke was dug, but it was dug almost in the bleachers. And Pensacola had to run and put that ball back in play. Great scrappy play by them. But then the free ball came over for Daytona, and rather than capitalizing, there was a huge miscommunication. So I think that's why Daytona's coach wanted a timeout. Players coming back out on the floor now. I think she wanted a second to be able to talk to her players. Casper will serve for Pensacola, 21-19. Broken play. Kotke will swing, and that's a great jumbo shrimp. We call that a jumbo shrimp when we're playing on the beach. Go up and just loop the ball into that back corner, get a high arch, and it just dies. Kotke with a great heads-up play. She knew that back corner would be open. And again, it's just a smart play. You don't have to rip the ball to get a kill in this game. So the libero, Delegati, will serve for Daytona. Grote will go outside to Rand. She will get dug. Kotke with an opportunity, but she hits it into the net. She tried to roll shot that ball, but just didn't put enough on it. So Grote will serve for Pensacola, 22-20. Daytona with a good pass. They'll go to the middle. She'll get blocked. And Ieria Walker will try to swing. She'll get blocked, but Pensacola sends it over. And Kotke comes up with a big-time swing. Casper got a hand on it, but it was just too much. Kotke picks up another kill. So Daytona serving now, 21-22. Let's see if they can pick up another point. Stange will have to send it over. Back setting to Kotke, and she picks it up. Another kill. Mark it down 2 in a row for Kotke. You can tell that she is the Daytona offense as far as getting set. Pensacola wants a timeout. Now as the score is 22-all, we'll take a quick break. We're back out in set 1 of an elimination game. Pensacola and Daytona State College at 22-all. Pensacola with a nice high pass. Rand will swing, but that's out of bounds. So Pensacola led most of this game. Daytona creeping back in, and now they're leading 23-22. Stange will pass, and Rand will get another opportunity, and she hits out of bounds. And Pensacola wants another timeout, as I expected they would. Rand with back-to-back errors there. It's 24-22. As I said, Pensacola led most of this game. Daytona just eliminating their errors as the game went on. A lot of unforced errors by Pensacola late in this game. And as a volleyball team, you need to put pressure on the other team to make errors. And Pensacola had done that up until about 4 or 5 points ago, and now Daytona has capitalized on their errors. So Daytona State College will have set point in this elimination game in set 1. And we'll see if they can't come up with the set winning serve. Stange will have to battle that one off. Ieria Walker with an opportunity, and she's blocked. Huge block for Madison Rogers for Daytona. And I got to tell you, she's the shortest person on her team, and she just blocked that ball to the ground. She's even shorter than the libero. And that's saying a lot. Great block by her. And we will head to the sideline as Pensacola regroups. Daytona takes game one. Welcome back to this elimination game. Set 2 of the best of a 5-game series. Pensacola State College taking on Daytona State College. Daytona took that first set. Surprisingly, Pensacola led the entire time. But Daytona able to come back on a string of unforced errors by Pensacola. So now Pensacola will look to take game 2. Big names in the first set. Kotke for Daytona, very well played on her part, picked up a lot of kills. And Sarah Lewis in the back row for Pensacola with a couple big-time kills, but really it's been point for point otherwise. So we'll see who can capitalize on unforced errors in set 2. And this is an elimination game. Pensacola will start off this game. Grote will serve. She is the setter, so she will be back row and have 3 hitters front row. Daytona will receive. Sets a little off the mark, so they will hit back row. Broken play by Pensacola. They'll have to roll shot over. And a tip from the middle is dug. Pensacola with the opportunity. But their tip is picked up, and Kotke will swing. And an overpass for Daytona. She'll capitalize. Katora Roberts had a wide open net. Pensacola sent the roll shot over, but the free ball was taken advantage of by Roberts. She ran a slide around the setter and had a wide open net. There was no block. So Daytona with the first point of this second set. And their libero Delegati will serve. A deep float, and that's an ace. Stange will check out now. Erica Barber, or rather Mary Grace Holt will check in for Pensacola. Delegati will serve again. This time perfect pass for Pensacola. Rand will swing. Great dig by Delegati, but Daytona's setter is in the net. Megan Miller, the setter for Daytona. That pass a little tight. She tried to set it, but was called for the net violation. So Rand will serve for Pensacola. And that's into the net. 3-1 Daytona. Megan Miller will come back and serve for Daytona. 3-1. Casper with a great pass, and Stange will swing, but she's dug. Daytona setter sprinting all the way across the floor. They will send a free ball over, and Edmonds will miss-hit a ball. Daytona roll shots. Again, Pensacola tipping, and it's picked up. Daytona swinging now. It's back set to Edmonds, and she will get the kill. Jamisha Edmond with the swing for Pensacola. A long rally, some good defense that round. Casper will serve for Pensacola 2-3. Daytona's pass is off the mark, but they will swing, and it's in the rafters. Pensacola will have to free ball. They'll go back to Kotke, and she's there. A one-handed set from Megan Miller to Kotke. I don't know how she did it. She went up and kind of used a beach set, a one-handed beach set, to back set Kotke. And she was there. Kotke was in the air because she knew that the setter was in trouble. So this another long rally for both teams. And another point for Daytona as Erica Barber with a smart roll shot to the middle of the court. Kotke will serve for Daytona 5-2. Pensacola emergency set. The libero bump set Stange on the left side, but she roll shots into the net, so not able to execute on offense. And Pensacola wants a timeout. So we'll take a quick break here in set 2 of this elimination game. And we're back in game 2. Daytona taking on Pensacola Junior College Lady Pirates. And Kotke, I thought I heard a whistle too, so I can't hardly blame her, but the whistle wasn't blown yet when Kotke served, so we're still at 6-2. Waiting on the whistle now. And there is the whistle. So Kotke will serve for Daytona. Great jump serve. Grote will set, but it's a miss. It's off the mark. It's a good attempt by Grote. She had to go up with one hand and set that ball because it was a really tight pass. But Ieria Walker not there. So 7-2 Daytona. And that's an ace. It looks like we had a little bit of a rotation violation for Daytona. So it looks like that will be Pensacola's ball. 3-7 now after the rotation violation on Daytona. Sarah Lewis will serve, and she'll get an ace. Erica Barber couldn't handle that one. Almost went over to the bench by Daytona. Sarah to serve again. This time Barber still shanks it, but she gets it in the court, so they're able to free ball. Lewis picks up the free ball, and Grote will swing or will set the outside. Pensacola with another opportunity from Lewis, and this time she bombs it out of bounds. So Mary Grace Holt with the first swing for Pensacola. She gets dug, and then they try to go back to Sarah Lewis in the back row, but this time she bombs it out of bounds. Sarah's first hitting error of the match. Great serve from Janjusevic. Forces a free ball from Pensacola, and a big-time swing from Katora Roberts. She connects this time off the one set with a great swing and picks up a kill. Megan Miller seeing her very well that time as Janjusevic serves again. Pensacola sets Sarah Barber again, but she is blocked. Daytona up 9-4 now. Stange checks back in for Pensacola. Janjusevic serve is to Stange, and she'll swing as well. An overpass though. Stange is there to handle it. And at first it's picked up, but it's picked up as another overpass, and Stange this time puts it down. Stange comes up with the kill, and she will serve. Pensacola 5, Daytona 10. Serve coming. Barber again, she's aced. Barber having a tough time in serve receive. As Stange picks up an ace. And that ball's out of bounds. So Barber following that ball to the line. Didn't over-anticipate, even though she just was aced. And Stange with the service error. So Madison Rogers will serve for Daytona. 11-6. Rand will swing into the net. So Pensacola really not executing on offense right now. Nobody has really done much in the way of offense for Pensacola. An overpass from Stange goes right to Kotke. A great block from Iaria Walker. She blocks the middle, but then Rand is blocked. Roberts was blocked for Daytona, but Daytona recovers, sends it over. Checking in for Pensacola now is number 9, Megan Piatnik. So Piatnik checking in for Rand, who has done nothing in the way of offense, as she usually does. Grote taking it over herself this time, picking up a kill. So Grote clearly frustrated. Her hitters not really doing much in the way of getting kills for her or side outs. Iaria Walker heads back to the service line. 8-13 Pensacola, or Daytona rather. Erica Barber bombs this ball, hits the rafters. Pensacola recovers, and a kill from Piatnik gives Pensacola back-to-back points. So it's 9-13. Pensacola had to make some substitutions. His players not doing well. It looks like they're working so far. Ira Walker serves that ball out of bounds, so that puts Daytona back up 5, 14-9. Alexandra Hollabaugh checking in for Daytona. She will serve. Stange will almost overpass that ball. Grote tries to hit it over, but she's blocked. Pensacola forced to send the free ball over. Big time swing from Katora Roberts. Daytona executing beautifully the free ball over the net. Quick pass and a quick set. Leads to a kill for Roberts. And an overpass. Kotke swings and gets it. Great swing from Kotke on that overpass. And Pensacola wants another timeout. Welcome back to set two of an elimination game. Daytona State College taking on Pensacola State College. Daytona winning the first set and on top here 16-9. Great serve from Daytona. A little bit of trouble for Pensacola. Casper forced a free ball. They will set outside to Kotke, and she will swing and get a great swing on it, but Pensacola gets the tip and the kill. Pensacola's coach must be impressed. Rand is typically his number one outside hitter, but Piatnik checking in for her. She was struggling on offense, so Piatnik checked in, and she's gotten 2 kills. Daytona sets back row to Barber. She'll get a good swing on it, but it's dug. And that's a good attempt, but the block ricochet off of Edmond will come down. Kotke will pass and set it up to Roberts. She tries to swing, but swings into the net. So Roberts is charged with a hitting error. They'll go back to her very next play. This time she executes. So Roberts picking up another kill as she heads to the bench. Checking in now is libero Haley Delegati. Daytona up 17-11. Stange, another broken play off the pass. And a great tip from Alexis Sharp for Daytona. She recognized that the set was too low, got underneath the ball, and tipped it over right to that left front position where she knew her block was being pulled from, so that was wide open. Smart play for her. Sharp picks up a kill. Delegati will serve again for Daytona. And this one's into the net. Daytona up 18-12. Piatnik will serve for Pensacola now. And that's a great serve, and it's an ace. Piatek with another great serve. This time Daytona executes. Great swing from Sharp. She runs the slide behind the setter off a perfect pass from Delegati and gives setter Megan Miller a great opportunity there to give Sharp another kill. Jamishia Edmond will try to swing line, but she is blocked by Madison Rogers. So Daytona, 5 points away from taking set 2. Stange will swing. Nothing there. Daytona swings out of the middle, and Sharp picks up another kill. So Sharp now with back-to-back kills for Daytona. In between those kills was a block. So Daytona executing well on defense and offense. So let's see if they can close this one out. They're 4 points away. Casper with a great pass. Daytona goes back to Sarah Lewis, and she gets Madison Rogers. Like I said, she actually won the last game blocking somebody. And she's the shortest person on the court right now. Just speaks to her vertical, and great block move by her. An overpass leads to a kill. Piatnik gets a great swing by Kotke. Piatnik actually gets hit in the face. Casper will dig a ball. Delegati will get the overpass, and Kotke this time comes up with a kill. Wow, what a great rally by both teams. I actually thought Kotke picked up a kill because she hit Piatnik right in the face, but Casper able to recover for Pensacola. Checking in now is Chantel Williams for Pensacola, and she swings off the miscue and isn't able to get there. So Daytona has set 2 in 1 point. Casper with a great pass. They'll go back to Sarah Lewis, and somebody's in the net. Iria Walker checks back in for Pensacola. Chantel Williams back to serve now. I haven't seen Chantel in game 1 or set 2 until now. Chantel usually the middle hitter for Pensacola and very, very good on offense. Daytona is called for another out of rotation. Chantel Williams will serve 15-24 for Pensacola. So Daytona just 1 point away from putting set 2 in the books. Kotke with a swing, and that ball's out of bounds. You wouldn't know it. She swings so hard. I didn't see it go out, but the line judge luckily is paying a little bit more attention than me. Kotke with a great swing, but it just misses. Chantel Williams back to serve again. And she will miss. So Daytona picking up set 2 of this elimination game, 25-16, much different than the first set, which was a little bit closer. So Pensacola with their backs up against the wall, they will have a do or die set 3. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody, to this elimination game between Daytona State College and Pensacola State College. If Pensacola loses this third set, they will go home. Daytona will move on, and they're up 2-0 in this best-of-5 game series, and the first serve is an ace. Erica Barber with her first ace of this third set to Stange. Casper this time puts up a pass that Grote can use, and Rand swings out of bounds. So Piatnik had checked in for Rand last game. Rand struggled on offense, and she hits that one out of the line, but out. Barber will serve again. Stange with a pass this time. Jamisha Edmond will tip. Kotke will swing. Dug by Pensacola, and Rand will tip this time, and she gets a kill. So Rand trying to get her confidence back here. Great jump float. Daytona will have to pass over the net. They weren't ready on offense for that ball. And Jamisha Edmond will hit Kotke in the face. Edmond swinging from the right side. And Kotke got so high on her block that it actually hit her in the face. Rand serve again. Great serve, and that's an ace. So Pensacola up 3-2 here. They haven't led since the first set, when they let up a 5-point lead to lose the game. Daytona forced a free ball here. Casper will tomahawk the pass, but Grote is called for the double. Piatnik checks back in for Rand, back row. Delegati will serve for Pensacola. Casper with a pass. Stange will swing, and she's dug. Casper will send the ball to the setter, and Stange with a great swing. Stange picking up her first kill of the set. Casper will serve Barber, puts up a great pass, and Kotke hitting out of the middle that time. The two ball out of the middle, Kotke splitting the block right in that seam. Megan Miller to serve for Daytona. Stange, perfect pass. Iaria Walker will tip. Kotke this time running a slide, but that ball's out of bounds. She kind of did a slide approach. She went into the setter and then had to almost do a slide approach outside to get to that ball. I think she was anticipating a lower set. Checking in now is Hannah Fromdale for Pensacola. She will be setting now, so new hands for Pensacola. And Sarah Lewis is playing right side, front row. Kotke down the line, and that ball's out, just out. And Casper, the libero for Pensacola, can't even believe it because that ball was well hit. Casper thought she had just got punked right there. Daytona to the middle, hitting a 31, picked up by Stange. Sarah Lewis gets blocked. So Sharp gets dug by Pensacola. They try to go back to Sarah Lewis, and she gets blocked. Kotke back row now. She will serve for Daytona. That ball shanked by Lewis. Piatnik has to send a free ball over. Delegati's there, And they'll go to the middle, and she'll get a kill. Sharp picking up a kill for Daytona. We're all tied up at 6. Kodke with another great serve. Fromdale tried to set back. And Pensacola executes, but Daytona's in the net. So a net violation for Daytona. I believe that was on Sharp. Checking in now is Mary Grace Holt to serve for Pensacola. Delegati with a great pass. They'll go back to number 12, Ashley Hughes for Daytona, but she gets blocked. Holt to serve again. 8-6 Pensacola. It's very confusing. I thought it was our court too. Mary Grace Holt heard a different whistle, a double whistle, and she stopped serving. She'll serve again. Delegati's there with the pass. Barber with a great swing, picked up by Casper. Sarah Lewis will tip, and that's a kill. Lewis with a smart play there, using the block to tip out of bounds. And Lewis picks up a kill. She's been very quiet since set 1. She got a couple great kills out of the back row. Holt will serve again. This time, trouble for Daytona. Kodke will swing from the back row, but it's out of bounds. So Pensacola up by 4, and Daytona wants a timeout. Daytona's been here before. They were down in the first set by 5 and came back and fought, clawed back in the game to win it. Pensacola leads this one by 4. We'll see if Daytona can't make a comeback again in set 3. Mary Grace Holt to serve for Pensacola State. Daytona in serve receive. Delegati will get aced. Another service ace from Mary Grace Holt. Delegati this time putting up a great pass for Daytona. Barber with a swing, and she'll get a kill. It's almost unfortunate because the courts are split by this net, and if any ball even touches it, it's considered out of bounds. So Pensacola not able to play off of the net. Mary Grace Holt will send an overpass over the net, and she gets punished for it. Katora Roberts was there and put a smackdown on that ball. Holt unable to get under it, and she pays for that overpass. Janjusevic serves. Pensacola in trouble. Casper is forced to send the overpass. Kodke will handle it, and Roberts will swing. She'll get a great swing on the ball. And Megan Miller is called for the double for Daytona. So great rally on both sides of the court, really. Pensacola ending up on top of that one. They serve 12-8. A swing from Barber gives Daytona the ball back. Great swing. The block has a big hole in it. on that play, and Barber's able to cut the seam. Daytona pulls within 3. So again, we're in a similar situation to the first set where Pensacola was on top and let Daytona back in. Stange with a pass. Setter forced to tip. Barber with another swing. Casper will get the dig. Delegati will dig this time too. Off of the swing from Emily Atten. And she'll set up a Barber kill. So Daytona serves 10-12. Pensacola still up by 2. Serving is Madison Rogers. Casper puts up a pass, and a double is called on Fromdahl. Hannah Fromdahl, the setter for Pensacola. Daytona with another serve. They will set Sarah Lewis on the right side, and she squeezes it past the block. I don't know how she did it. She taped the ball, and it just made it through that Daytona block. Pensacola back on top by 2, 13-11. Grote checks back in. Rand checks back in for Pensacola. And Grote will get the serve over the let serve. Roberts this time will tool the block and get a kill. Katora Roberts running that slide behind the setter. She'll get the Pensacola block to hit the pin. Picks up another kill. Checking in for Daytona is Hollabaugh. She'll serve to Casper. Casper with a great pass. Jamisha Edmonds swings but gets dug. Taylor Casper digs Kottke. And Jamisha will try to swing again, but she hits it into the net. Edmond with the error. Daytona creeping back into this game, tying it up here as Rand gets a kill off of a tip. So Pensacola again leading, giving up a 5-point lead to Daytona. Now only up by 1, and Rand misses her serve. Piatnik checking back in for her back row as Delegati goes back to the service line for Daytona. We're tied at 14. Game 3 of the best of a 5-game match. Daytona's up 2-0. Stange will pass. She will swing and get blocked. Grote will set again. Casper will give it to Stange, but it never made it over the net. So it's a Daytona taking their first lead of this game, 15-14. Coming back from a 5-point deficit. Casper will put up a perfect pass, but Jamisha Edmond will get blocked, and Pensacola can't recover. Delegati will serve 16-14 for Daytona. That ball is just out of bounds. Casper will serve for Pensacola. Erica Barber's there for Daytona. A bump set to Kottke. Casper with a great dig. A joust coming. And Iaria Walker comes up with it. Iaria Walker able to out-joust Sharp. And we're all tied up at 16. Casper with a short serve to Barber. Kodke out of the middle. She'll get blocked, but Daytona recovers. And this time, she'll send it over. Megan Miller. Smart play by Megan Miller. She hadn't done it yet this game. She does it to put her team back on top, 17-16. Stange with a great pass. They'll go to Iaria Walker, and she picks up a kill. Out of the middle. Great set, great execution. Checking back in now for Pensacola is Hannah Fromdahl and Sarah Lewis. Score 17 all. Pensacola 1 game away from elimination of this tournament. Barber will pass for Daytona. Broken play. Kodke will get set. There was a touch on the ball, so Pensacola will have to recover. Stange with a tip. She gets dug. And a free ball coming from Delgatti. And Iaria Walker will pass her own set. And a great heads-up play by Daytona. They put that free ball in the corner. So a free ball came over. Iaria Walker passed. The set went back to her. She was able to swing, but Pensacola came up with a dig and free ball to the corner. And they pick up a point, so they're back on top, 18-17. Kodke will serve out of bounds. The score tied up here again. Stange now to serve. The referees need some time again, substitutions. For Pensacola. So Rand checks back in for Piatnik. Sarah Lewis is front row. Iaria Walker's front row. And Fromdahl setting for Pensacola. Stange serves. A Daytona attack is tipped. Iaria Walker will tip. She will get it over the net. Barber will get blocked. So Delegati going back to Barber, and she'll get the kill. That ball ricocheted off Iaria Walker's block, and Rand not able to get under it. Pensacola wants a timeout. Daytona back up 19-18. And we're back to set 3 of an elimination game between Pensacola State College and Daytona State College. Daytona leading 2-0. Pensacola in a do-or-die situation here as Daytona is on top 19-18. Back to serve now is Janjusevic for Daytona. A serving specialist, if you will. Janjusevic normally comes in to serve. Each coach has used one timeout. Janjusevic with a great serve to Rand. Forces a bump set to Sarah Lewis, and Sarah will come up with a swing and a kill. Area Walker will serve for Pensacola. Scores tied up 19-all. Area Walker will miss her serve. Daytona up 20-19. 5 points away from putting this set and this match away. Taylor Casper with a great pass and a great swing from the middle, Emily Atten for Pensacola. Sarah Lewis will serve for Pensacola. Barber with a great pass. They'll go back to Katora Roberts. And that's frustrating because Katora actually forced a blocking error. The Kotke put a hand on it. A block that would have gone out of bounds. Kotke knew as soon as she laid a hand on it that it would have gone out. So she's frustrated, but Pensacola only on top 21-20. But Pensacola doesn't want to be eliminated, so they're going to fight here. Katora Roberts hits that ball out. Another point for Pensacola, so a couple unforced errors, and now Daytona wants a timeout. A lot of lead changes in this game. And of course there would be, because it's an elimination game. So Pensacola fighting for their life here in set 3. Daytona State College leads 2-0. Sarah Lewis at the service line for Pensacola, who's 3 points away from winning set 3 and staying alive in this tournament. Barber with a great pass. A joust coming. And Pensacola wins the joust. Daytona's in the net. So Pensacola 23-20 now. Delegati with a great pass. Daytona going outside to Barber. She'll get blocked, but they're able to send it back over, and a lift is called on Casper. So Daytona has the serve back. Checking back in is Hollabaugh for Daytona. She will serve 21-23. More substitutions coming. Pensacola. Checking back in is Grote for Sarah Lewis. So now we've got new hands for Pensacola. Great serve. It's a let serve. Stengi's. Oh, and Sarah Rand is blocked. Stengi just got under that let serve. A great set from Grote, but Rand hits it right into the block. So Daytona 22-23 now. Rand, not a good pass. She'll swing, but Daytona picks it up, and Kotke will swing. Casper with a great dig. And Jamishia Edmond will pick up a big-time kill for Pensacola. She tools the block and picks up a kill and putting Pensacola 1 point away from taking set 3. And Rand will do it. Rand picks up the ace and keeps Pensacola alive in this tournament. Daytona still up 2-1. And Pensacola staying alive in this district volleyball championship. And we will return after a short break. And we're back in set 4 of a matchup between Pensacola State College and Daytona State College. Pensacola quite literally fighting for their life here in this state tournament. They win this one or go home. They were in the same situation last set and they pulled it out, winning 25-22. But Daytona leading most of the game. Back and forth, that set was. Pensacola will have to win here or go home. Daytona up 2-1. The first serve from Grote is picked up, and Kotke with a great swing. Grote will go outside to Rand. Rand is blocked. They'll have to send a free ball over. Barber picking it up. They'll go back to Roberts, and she picks up a kill. Katora Roberts running the slide around their setter, Megan Miller. She picks up a kill. So Delegati will serve for Daytona to Rand, who gets the set. And Kotke coming up with it and sets up Sharp for the kill. Not even really sure how that happened. Rand got the ball over, but it like trickled along the net, and then Kotke like got one arm on it and set up Sharp in the middle, and she just swung at it. Delegati serving that ball out of bounds. Rand will serve for Pensacola. Delegati with a great pass. They'll go to the middle to Kotke, and she'll roll shot. Casper able to get under it. And this time Jamisha Edmond will swing No block for her on the right side. So she'll pick up the kill, and Pensacola ties it up at 2. Rand serving again, and she will ace Barber. Rand will serve 3-2. And she picks up another ace. Back-to-back aces for Rand. A slow start for her in the first 2 sets of this game. Piatnik actually checking in for her to serve until late in the 3rd set, and she misses after serving 2 aces. So Daytona State College, their setter, Megan Miller, will serve down by 1, 3-4. Stange will pass. A great pass, but it's hit out of bounds by Emily Atten. Megan Miller serves 4-4. Stange lets that one go out of bounds, and it's out. She had her foot right on that line. Just misses. Casper will serve for Daytona. Barber will put up a great pass. Kodke's forced to tip. The set's not high enough. And Jamisha Edmond hits it out of bounds. So back and forth we go. We're tied back up at 5. Kodke back to serve. She's in the back row now. Barber front row. Sharp front row. Let serve. A little bit of trouble for Pensacola. Stange will swing. Great dig by Delegati. Kodke will swing. And that ball's in. Kodke with a great swing out of the back row. Smart play. Just put it right in the middle back. Nobody home for Pensacola. Stange with a great pass, and Ieria Walker with a swing and a kill off of 32. So Grote checking out. Jamisha Edmond checking out. That brings in Sarah Lewis and Fromdahl. Barber with a great pass for Daytona. Swinging is the right side for Daytona. She gets blocked, but they're able to pick it up. Casper with a great dig there. And Sarah Lewis with a big-time swing. Puts that ball away right outside the block. The set was to the pin. The block was set up to really block her cross, but they didn't line up with her, and she's able to squeeze it through. So Fromdahl will serve 7-6, Pensacola. Kodke tries to roll shot, but she drops her elbow, tries to get too far under it. She hits that ball into the net. Fromdahl will serve 8-6, Pensacola. Barber with a great pass. They'll go front to Sharp. Ball's picked up and a free ball coming for Pensacola. Let's see if they can execute. Great swing on the right side. But it's picked up and Stange will swing. And that ball is blocked and is a miss. It's a missed block opportunity for Daytona. So Stange with the kill. Nine to 6, and a let serve. Can you believe it? That let serve barely made it over the net. It hit the tape and like danced at the tape and then just dribbled over. No chance for Daytona to pick up that ball. Pensacola up 10-6. Pirates have some fans in the gym. They really want their team to avoid elimination. They're hosting this tournament. Pensacola ranked 9th in this tournament out of 10. Daytona 6th. Fromdell serves 10-6. Great pass and a great swing from Barber, but she's blocked. Number 12 on the right side, she'll swing and she'll try it again and she'll get the kill this time. Ashley Hughes, back-to-back swing, she executes the second time. Janjusevic checking in to serve for Daytona, 7-10. Piatnik comes up with it. Sarah Lewis forced to roll shot. Katora Roberts will not get that ball over the net. Janjusevic checking back out. Delgado coming back in. And Piatnik will check out. Rand will check back in for Pensacola. So Pensacola up 11-7. Daytona up 2-1 in the match. Pensacola fighting for their life here as Stange misses her serve. Madison Rogers to serve for Daytona. Stange with a great pass. Ioria Walker just a little bit late. Barber will get blocked for Daytona, but the setter, Megan Miller, sends it over and she'll get the kill. Tight set from Megan. She dumps the ball and picks up the kill. Puts Daytona back within 3. They're 9-11. And she misses her serve. So Madison Rogers misses that one. It's unfortunate. Every time Daytona kind of gets on a roll, they let the wind out of their sails with an unforced error. So Delegati will pass this ball. Barber with a chance. She'll roll shot. Trouble for the Pirates. That ball is brought back within the pin. It looked like it was way outside the pin. Barber will swing hard this time, way out of bounds. So great pickup and great adjustment by Lewis. The set was way outside the pin. She's able to sneak it in and make the adjustment. Pensacola up 13-9. Ioria Walker serving here, and Barber will swing out of bounds. So Ioria Walker back to serve again, 14-9 Pensacola after the Barber hitting error. Delegati, a great pass. Daytona goes back to Katora Roberts and she tries to roll shot. And she's blocked. Pensacola up 15-9 here. Ioria Walker serves Delegati again. She puts up a great pass. Kodke from the back row and she executes. Kodke really the only one putting balls away right now for Daytona, as they are down 5 in set 4. Sarah Lewis passes for Daytona. They're forced to bump set and a block, a big time block from setter Megan Miller and Katora Roberts. So Rand is blocked. And Hollabaugh serves again for Daytona. Casper with a great pass. They'll go to the middle. It's too low, but it's picked up by Delegati. But Katora Roberts not able to get that ball up for Daytona to do anything with it. Checking back in for Pensacola is Grote. New hands for Pensacola. She will serve. Great pass, and Katora Roberts puts that ball away. Oh, but somebody is called. Megan Miller is called in the net. So what a great swing by Katora Roberts, but Megan called in the net, so Pensacola will serve 17-11. What a difference just a few games make. Grote will serve, and Kotke will swing out of bounds. And Daytona wants a timeout. Just a couple games, and Daytona, completely different team. I don't even necessarily think that Pensacola is beating them so much as just not making as many unforced errors. A ton of unforced errors for Daytona. And that's put them in a corner, so now Daytona, who is leading the match 2-1, 2-1, is now trying to claw their way back into set 4. Pensacola on top by 7, 18-11. Grote will serve for Pensacola. And another ace for Grote. Barber will come up with a great pass. Katora Roberts will swing, and she'll get the kill. Again, Pensacola not really doing much to beat Daytona. Daytona is just beating themselves. There, Katora Roberts comes up with a good swing. Checking in for the Pirates is Chantel Williams, who we haven't seen much of this match. Delegati will serve to her. She puts up a pass. Reed will swing. She will get blocked, but Pensacola, it's on Pensacola's or Daytona's side. Sharp will roll shot, and she picks up a kill. So Reed tooling the block, but Daytona is able to recover. Delegati will serve 13-19. An overpass, and Sharp is there. Pensacola wants a timeout, and they'll head to the sideline, and we'll take a quick break. And we're back in this fourth set of the best of a 5-game elimination match. Daytona State College leading 2-1. Fighting for set 3 here as Chantel Williams tips the ball and is dug. Pensacola with another chance here. That ball almost in the rafters. Megan Miller sets Barber out of the back row, and Chantel Williams is tooled. Daytona with the point. Delegati back to serve for Daytona, pulling within 4, 15-19. Stange With a broken play, Casper free balls it over. Sharp with a swing, and she'll get a kill. Delegati with another swing here, or serve here. Trouble for Pensacola, and that ball's out of bounds. So the tables have turned as Daytona is within 2. So Piatnik is checking back in for Rand for Pensacola. Delegati serving for the Falcons. Piatnik will, with a really high pass, they try to set Chantel Williams, but she hits it into the net. You have to remember, Chantel hasn't played much this whole match, but the coach for Pensacola wanting her to go in. She is a very strong player. I've seen her play in the past, but just coming off the bench cold right now. That ball is in. Oh, it's called out of bounds. Woo! It's a close ball. Megan Miller wanted that one for Daytona. She tried to block Chantel Williams, and it's just out of bounds. So Pensacola up 20-18. Piatnik back to serve. Delegati with a great pass off a tough serve. Barber will swing from the back row. It's picked up. Chantel Williams will tip. Miscommunication. The setter for Daytona tried to call for help, but miscommunication there. Barber with a great pass this time. Kotke swings. Pensacola comes up with it. A back set by Grote. Nobody's there. Daytona with an opportunity, and Sharp will tip and get the point. What a great heads-up play by Sharp. Daytona pulls within 2, 19-21. Megan Miller to serve for Daytona. She's back row now, 3 hitters for her front row. Chantel Williams. Oh, and Grote is called for a double. I didn't see it, but it was a great swing by Chantel Williams. But Grote's called for the double, and Daytona pulls within 1. Casper with a pass. Grote has to bump set, but it's way off the mark. And it's tied at 23. Or 21 rather. Excuse me. So now Pensacola is doing some substitutions. Grote is on the bench. Edmonds is on the bench. New hands for Pensacola. Fromdahl will set. And she's got Chantel Williams and Stange front row. And now Pensacola is scrambling because they don't know who's where. So Fromdahl will be setting for Pensacola now. She's got Chantel Williams and Stange front row, and she is front row. So it's a split net for Pensacola. They've got Chantel on the right side, Stange lined up on the left side. So let's see what Daytona can do here against a new offense. Chantel Williams will swing. Coming up with it is Daytona. Great swing for Daytona. Stange will swing, and Megan Miller can't get to it. Great dig by Daytona, but Megan Miller having to come all the way across the court. She's unable to get there. Pensacola back up 22-21. Casper will serve for Daytona. Barber. And another rotation violation is called on Daytona. So That makes it 23-21, and Casper serves an ace. Pensacola coming back in this match was one game away from elimination and fighting back here, and now they have game point, and Stange gets the kill. This match is going to 5. What a turn of events for Daytona State College. Taking the first 2 sets pretty handily. Pensacola clawing and digging and scraping their way back. And now we head to the 5th game. A lot of fans here for Pensacola because they're hosting this tournament, so their fans are local. Pensacola takes set 4, 25-21. Now we're tied up as we head into the coin toss. Pensacola wins the toss, and they want to serve. So Daytona will receive on the nearest side of the court to us as we head into the 5th set of this best of 5 game elimination match. Lose and go home for Daytona and Pensacola. Welcome back to set 5 of an elimination game between Pensacola State College and Daytona State College. Both teams fighting for their life at this tournament. Serve 1 is in the books, and they'll set back to Katora Roberts, and she will get a kill. So Daytona with the first point of this ball game. And Delegati coming in to serve for Daytona. Pensacola already making changes. Piatnik coming out. Or Piatnik going in for Reed, rather. Sarah Lewis checking in as well. Delegati will serve. Sarah Lewis, great pass by her. Ieria Walker will roll shot. They'll go and tip to Sharp, but somebody's in the net. So Daytona capitalizing off of the unforced error for Pensacola. They're up 2-0. Great pass, and it's a miscue, but Stange's able to get it over, and they'll go outside to Kotke, and she'll swing Casper, it'll be in the rafters, and that ball comes down on Daytona's side, so it's unable to be played. Casper dug Kotke's swing, but it hit the rafters and came down on Daytona's side. So Daytona quickly jumping out to a 3-0 lead in this fifth set. Delegati, a great serve, and Iaria Walker with a great swing. Delegati's there to dig it. It's an overpass, though. Pensacola with another chance. Sarah Lewis will swing. Delegati with another great dig. Kotke this time will roll shot, and she'll get the kill. Two great digs by Delegati for Daytona, and the Pensacola Pirates want a timeout. It's 4-0 Daytona. What great defense played by Daytona's libero. Picking up two back-to-back hard-driven balls by Pensacola. Great swings, just great digs by Delegati. So Kotke able to roll shot to the middle of the court and give Daytona that last point that called for the timeout. Remember, we switched sides during this game, so halfway through, we'll switch sides. Delegati serving for Daytona, 4-0. Again, this is an elimination game, so whoever loses goes home. Great pass by Piatnik. They set back to Iaria Walker. She's dug by Barber. A great swing for Daytona, but it's dug. Stange getting a piece of the block, but Kotke will dig. Sharp with a great swing. Delegati diving for that ball. Kotke swings, and she gets a kill. Delegati playing all-out defense right now for Daytona. She is the reason that they are up 5-0. Piatnik with a great pass for Pensacola. They'll go in front of the setter to Stang, but she's dug. Kotke with a great swing. Iaria Walker will send that ball over the net. Sharp with a great tip, and somebody's in the net. I think, yep, they're calling Iaria Walker, I believe, in the net. 6-0 Daytona. And an ace from Delegati. And these teams who have fought so hard against one another, it's coming down to a blowout so far in this fifth set. Daytona on top 7-0. Delegati to serve again. Casper this time putting up a good pass. Sarah Lewis swings, and that's in. Great swing by Sarah Lewis, giving Pensacola the first point of the game. They're down 1-7, do or die for both teams. Great serve by Stange. They'll go outside to Kotke, and she'll get the kill. Between the block of Pensacola, teams will switch sides. Kotke powering it through that one. Daytona up 8-1 in this ballgame. They will have the serve. Their setter, Megan Miller, will serve. She's got 3 hitters in the front row and 3 good hitters at that. So she will try to put this game away for Daytona. Great pass from Stange. They'll go back to Sarah Lewis, and she's blocked. Casper gets hit in the face, but it goes over the net. So Sarah Lewis is blocked so hard that Casper is there to defend, but is hit in the face, and it goes over the net, and Daytona unable to get a hand on it. So Iaria Walker will serve. Great pass from Delegati. Good swing for Daytona, and Pensacola is unable to capitalize. So great swing from Madison Rogers for Daytona. It almost looked like Stange and Casper collided. They both wanted that ball, being over aggressive. So Kodke will serve 9-2. Fromdahl will have to bump set Reed in the front row, and that ball's out of bounds. Rand, rather. Kodke serving 10-2. Pensacola wants a timeout. Very hard fought match so far. You couldn't tell by the score now, but these teams were very close at one point. The score now not reflective of this match at all. It's 10-2. Pensacola looking to fight back in this game. Kodke will serve for Daytona. 5 points away from moving on in this tournament. And that ball's in. An ace for Kodke. Stange let it go past her. She will check out now, and Mary Grace Holt will check in. 11-2 Daytona. And she goes back after it. Mary Grace Holt puts up a great pass. And Fromdahl is called for a double. (12-2) Daytona, 3 points away from moving on. Mary Grace Holt, great pass. The set from Sarah Barber in the swing, it's out of bounds. There's no touch. Sarah bombed that ball. Great swing by her. I just don't think the referee saw anything in terms of a touch. So Kodke will serve. And a miscue. Fromdahl tried to jump set. Nobody's there. Kodke will serve for match point in this elimination game. This will put them through to the next round. Mary Grace Holt with a good pass. Rand will swing. Delegati will dig. And Barber with the chance, and she gets it. Daytona Beach will move on, and Pensacola goes home. What a heartbreaker here. Pensacola hosting this tournament, but Daytona pulls it off in the fifth set, and they move on, and Pensacola is eliminated. Thanks for joining us. We'll be back after a short break.